It's the first week of May, and potentially we have two big things happening on the horizon. Even Games Workshop haven't announced this yet, but we, the fans, we've already found it out. We already know it's happening, and it could be big. So let's jump in, let's talk about it, and let's get waffling. Now let's talk about the first big thing, and that is the Dallas Open that's happening towards the end of this month, and confirmation that there is going to be a preview show. We've been speaking about this now for the past couple of weeks, and the reason why this is really big, firstly, let's put the image in the background to confirm this. You can see the standard ticket package includes a bunch of things, but at the bottom it says optional ticket to the Thursday night Warhammer preview. Games Workshop haven't even announced this yet, but Dallas Open, they've announced it over on their basically social media. So we are getting a big preview show there. Now, the really big interesting thing about this is that Games Workshop for the past couple of weeks has been showing off some big stuff already. We've just had the second part of the Space Wolf reveal, Logan Grimnar, Nidge the Stormcaller, Arjak Rockfist, the Terminators, etc. That's all been put out there now. Recently, well, basically the other day, we've just had the Imperial Knight model release, and I bet you your bottom dollar, this incoming Monday, it's going to be the Knight of Chaos that is shown off as well. So why are they showing all these big models off, all these brand new models off, when there's a preview show happening in about 2 weeks' time? I'll tell you why, because there's even bigger things on the horizon, and they want to get all this stuff out of the way right now. So what could be shown off then? If they're putting out the Space Wolf stuff now, which are brilliant reveals, the Knights, which are brilliant reveals, right? What is potentially on the horizon to blow us all away that all this other stuff needs to be shown off now to make room for bigger things? Well, first things first, let's talk about that Eluded Edition Horus Heresy 3.0. I still keep getting a ton of messages about this. Valrak, is it really happening? Were the rumors fake? Are the rumors lies? Is it really real? To me, yes, it's real, and I bet you anything, right? If I was a millionaire, I'd put it all on red right now that this is going to be the Horus Heresy 3rd edition big reveal show. The box set, the Mark II, the Praetor in Saturnine armor, the Saturnine Dreadnought, the Saturnine Terminators, the Centurion Mark II, stuff, etc. The gun platform, all the rumors that we've been talking about now for the past couple of months. I think this is going to be the peak. This is going to be the reveal of this. But not only that, I think we're going to get other little good things as well. Like, for example, since this is technically a new edition, because that's what the whispers are saying, 3rd edition for the Horus Heresy, surely that means there's going to be a brand new CGI trailer attached to this. Every single new edition that Games Workshop has released with their big games, for example, 40K, AOS and stuff like that, even the Horus Heresy when it got 2.0, we've always had like a big CGI trailer. So maybe we're going to see something like that potentially at this reveal show, where we can all sit back, we can all look at it, we can all watch and go, okay, the hype is now with us, and then they go on and they show us the rest of that launch edition box set. Now, on top of the box set potentially being revealed, I think we're also going to see more stuff attached to the Horus Heresy 3.0 range. One being tanked. I know it's a meme at this point, plastic tanks and stuff, where's the troops? But the Fell Glade, the Fell Blade, they've been rumored to be going plastic for a while. That could be a massive tank, literally massive tank, to show off at that event, saying coming to plastic. I'd love to get one both for 30k and 40k. There's a rumor going around at the moment that Primarchs are also going to be redone. For example, I've heard potentially a brand new Rogul Dawn model. Now, Rogul Dawn model currently, it's more stern, looking into distance, looking cool, but maybe more of a battle version of Rogul Dawn. That's what the whispers have been whispering at the moment. If that turns out to be true, then definitely I'm going to snap it up. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be snapping models like that up. There's so much rumors attached to the Horus Heresy at the moment, like Camba Diaz, the gun platforms and stuff like that, like all plastic, all amazing models that they're just waiting to show off. If we look at the past couple of weeks now, and potentially this week as well, Thursday, I don't think we're going to get anything for the Horus Heresy, because they're building it up to this big event. This is what it's going to be now. May, I personally feel, is all going to be the big look into the next edition of the Horus Heresy. So strap yourself in, because I think this potentially is going to be that big reveal show. Now, even though I do think 30k is mainly going to be the main focus of this reveal show, I wouldn't put it past them to show something maybe for Kill Team, maybe for 40k. And it's really interesting for Warhammer 40,000, because if we put the roadmap up in the background right now, you can see that main things on here have already been shown off. The Thousand Sun, the Space Wolf, the World Eaters, the Death Guard. We've seen all the model stuff for there. We've seen the boxes that they're going to be getting. The Imperial Knight, we just got that shown off the other day. And again, I bet you your bottom dollar that next Monday, we're going to get the Chaos Knight shown off as well. We know what the Grey Knights are getting, you know, the upgraded baby carrier suit with more weapons and stuff, etc. So that just leaves on that roadmap now the Black Templar, the Salamander, the Imperial Fist, and last reveal show, remember, they also teased the Raven Guard. So potentially, this could be a massive reveal for more Space Marine stuff. I know there's Xenos players out there that are crying in the corner at the moment. Trust me, you'll get your good stuff very, very soon, especially with 11th edition and all the brand new Orc stuff, which I'll do another video for another time for that. But potentially at this reveal show, we could get the Black Templar reveal, which I know there's a bunch of questions out there for the Black Templars, what they're getting. What I've heard from my rumors is that it's potentially one brand new character. I theorized, again, theory speculation from me, that this is going to be a Terminator-esque character, because all the Terminator stuff that has been happening during this edition. And if you look at the Black Templar range at the moment, they've more or less got everything. Sword Brethren, Marshals, Helbrecht, Grimaldis. The only thing really missing from their range is a Terminator-esque HQ / character. So maybe this is the direction they're going to go in, but at the end of the day, we just have to keep guessing. But the main thing I'm really looking forward to is potentially them showing off the Salamander, or the Imperial Fist, or the Raven Guard that they teased off. Again, this is all circulating around that rumor that Space Marine Codex 2.0 is going to be happening. A lot of people have been asking me, well, when is this going to be out? I think by the end of summer. I've heard a little tweet, a little whisper from a bird somewhere high up on his mighty branch that something around the 3rd of August, and I researched this in my calendar, that is a Saturday. So apparently 3rd of August, something big is releasing. Now, I'm not saying it's Warhammer 40,000. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying something big is releasing. It could be Cathay, right? It could be the Horus Heresy 3rd edition, though I do think the Horus Heresy 3rd edition is going to be coming at the start of summer rather towards the end of summer. I personally think, again, pure speculation mode coming from me, that the 3rd of August is going to be the Space Marine Codex 2.0 launch, and with that, you're going to get a bunch of models. You'll get the Salamander model, you get the Imperial Fist model. Like, again, the Imperial Fist model is rumored to be Lysander, and with Lysander, I'm hearing they're going to be releasing the brand new Terminator assault troops as well. So it only took them, what, nearly 3 years to put them out with the rest of the Terminator stuff, but it all makes sense. All the rumors that I'm hearing now are all making sense. They're slotting together so good, and it's getting me more hyped. It's getting me more just buzzing to see potentially what they're going to reveal at this show. And on top of all this stuff that we're talking about, this potentially is just one of 2 reveal shows that could be shown off this month, because Skulls happened this time, well, not this time last year, but it happened in the month of May last year. We got to see like the first look at Mechanicus 2. Of course, Space Marine 2 was the big hype around that time, but now we have even more potential bigger games. And I'm just going to say right now, I'm just going to call it right now. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What if they show off this so-called Total War Warhammer 40,000 game during Skulls, or tease it, or just get it out there, officially announce it, something like that? That would make everyone go absolutely wild. There's been so many rumors about this. There's been so much talk about this. I've heard it's still in production, it's still being made, it is going to be Warhammer 40,000, but there's nothing really to put your finger on and say, yeah, it's definitely happening, because as I always say, rumors are rumors when it comes to stuff. If you want to believe it, it's all down to you. But this could be the big event where they show something like that off. We have other games as well, like Mechanicus 2, which we haven't really seen that much of, so maybe they can give us more of an insight to that. There is a rumor that Owlcat is making another RPG game that is based on the Dark Heresy book. So we all know the Rogue Trader game has been a fantastic game. It was received great, and a lot of people love playing that game. So if that does turn out to be true, then I think they would do it justice, doing a Dark Heresy version of that game. Inquisition, Retinues, Xenos, Heresy, all that type of stuff. They can really go down that rabbit hole, and that could be another great one as well. Space Marine 2, of course, they're launching the last stand mode with you and your fellow players holding off hordes and stuff. I really think that's going to be the show where we get to see that stuff as well. So potentially massive things for both reveal shows, one for video games and one for 40k, 30k, maybe even AOS models as well. But yes, exciting times happening this month. Just wanted to share this with you in case people are outside of the loop. This month, potentially big reveals. We've already had massive reveals, right? But even more reveals coming every single week in the month of May. Strap yourself in. It's going to be a good one. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, speculation, anything like that at all, post it down below, and we'll have a nice little chin wag down there as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.